What's up? My name is Bradley. New Sufjan Stevens. All right, not a crazy huge Sufjan Stevens fan. I like some of the stuff he does, but yeah, he's got a new album with Medusa with tits. Okay, it's basically what my first impression looking at this thing is. It's got a pretty positive score overall, which is the only way to judge an album is by the user score. So yeah, in other words, I don't know a whole lot about Sufjan Stevens. I've heard 2 albums. I've heard Carrying Noel, something like that, and then Illinois. Both really great albums. But yeah, I'm curious to see just what he's doing now. First track we got here, Reach Out. 3, 2, 1, you bet.
I have a memory.
Okay.
Now my life has been erased, and what I gave for the guiding light that opened up my mind.
Okay, that was the first song, Reach Out, Smiley Ball. I'm not gonna say I was blown away or anything. It was just some really good folk, It sounded really sweet. It sounds like Sufjan Stevens is on his shit. So yeah, it's I like the sound of it. It's a very sweet and happy song. At least it sounded happy. It might have been fucked up in the lyrics, but again, this is not really a lyrical listen. I'm more trying to just get the overall vibe of this project. Next song, Lady Macbeth in Chains. Check out the list of movies that inspired the album. Okay. The song was inspired by All About Eve. Next one is inspired, obviously, by Wizard of Oz. Oh, okay. Sounds pretty cool. So far, I think this album's pretty solid. I like the first 2 tracks here. They haven't done anything that's blown me away, but like I said with the other track, the song's also like a very decent, strong folk song. And I like it. I'm going to give it a smiley ball. Oops, that's not the smiley ball button. There you go. Wait, next song, Back to Oz. This was apparently a single. I think I remember the album or the single art for this being on Album of the Year. Never listened to the song. It's going to be a first time for me. Let's go.
All my life was calling. All my dreams were buried away. Wanna keep us safe from harm. It wasn't there. Get it back, get nowhere. Get it right, follow my heart. Back to us. Don't be my lost cause. You might that I'm falling apart.
I really like that song. I'm going to give that a smiley ball. It's my favorite song so far. It was catchy. It was delightful. I just thought that was really a well done track. Next song, The Pillar of Souls.
I slept for 5 days. The blood of your night, heaven and hell await all who give of their life. Drink the blood of my wife.
That was another pretty heavenly track. I think that the song doesn't necessarily feel like it like some of the other tracks feel a little bit more complete, but I still think that track was pretty damn good. Smiley ball. Again, the vibe of this album's pretty strong. I'm enjoying it overall. Next song, You Give Death a Bad Name.
You withdraw, you give death a bad name. Can you explain all our divided pain? What still remains?
Something's very sweet. I'm enjoying this.
Into the
I'm going to give that song a smiley ball. I love the vibe of this album so far. This thing is just totally floaty. Sufjan's killing it. And yeah, this is actually a pretty solid collaboration. It reminds me a little bit of Simon and Garfunkel, if you will. That was another song. And also I like the fact that the songs are distinct enough to where it hasn't gotten stale yet. Everything still feels like it's a dream, like it's all floaty. Next song, Beginner's Mind.
Any tree grows in the light, shotgun shell, cannon fire. Baby, we've got nothing to lose. Oh, my love, I can't explain.
The song was short and sweet, Smiley Ball. I still feel like even though it's kind of like an interlude track, keeps the thing moving. I love the sound of this album. It sounds so sweet, sounds so simple, ethereal. And singing there, I gotta say, was definitely a highlight. Next song, Olympus.
Bound by a Chryseis, bronze from the skylight.
It was definitely a favorite for me. Yeah, I think that was probably, if not my favorite song so far. That sounded absolutely fantastic to the ears. I love the progression of that song. It felt very complete. If I'm looking for complete songs, I feel like that one really hit it out of the park. Olympus, that was fantastic. That was really good. Plus, relevant to the Medusa with boobs cover. Next song, Murder and Crime.
Evidence known so long. Oh, joy, I'm afraid of the light. What would abide in murder and crime? Oh, my love, I don't know why this light is so cruel and unkind, but it weighs on my heart.
In singer-songwriter albums, I don't really give a shit about abrupt endings. I thought that just sounded fantastic. Cool. Yep, I like that song. That's going to get a smiley ball. All right, next song. This is The Thing.
How everything feeds on its paranoia, wrapping it all up in tradition. You never really know where it's hiding. Find your phantom in the cathedral.
Every song on this album is just so beautiful. It's just such a delightful listen. Someone said in the chat, intro says, up to this song, the album doesn't sound boring, although it's following the same patterns. I agree. Yeah, I feel like it hasn't gotten redundant despite it sounding very similar. I just think this album is really vibey so far, and this is fantastic to just play in the background. So yeah, I'm just going to continue like this. I love this. I'm probably going to just kind of let the album speak for itself for the remainder. Next song, It's Your Own Body and Mind.
She's got a dream, she's got a dream, and she'll make it a happen. The other one holds the flame.
Good vibes. I like it. Smiley ball. I'm not going to even leave the space. But yeah, so far this album's just been consistently enjoyable. All right, next song, Lost in the World.
Climb over the sky.
The bass on this one kicks ass.
Yeah, I've been lost in the world.
Dude, I really vibe with the sound of this one. Yeah, so far, I could just say this is a very solid singer-songwriter album, and I'm enjoying the vibes of it. Next song, Fictional California.
Now, when you arrived in fictional California.
This album continues to be sweet and beautiful. Oh shit, yo, Stampy, thank you so much for the Prime subscription as well. Oh, hey, hopefully you guys are just vibing with me, because right now I'm just enjoying the album for what it's given me, which is fantastic vibes. I'm not really in the mood at 9 o'clock in the morning to really dive into the lyrics and, the deep lore, but I think this is a fantastic and really solid folk album. Just proving that 2021, once more, is just like an unbelievable year for all types of music. I think this album so far sounds fantastic, and I'm really vibing with it. All right, next song, Cimmerian Shade.
I just want you to love me. I just wanted to know myself. Fix it all, Jonathan Demi. I just want you to love me. I just wanted to change myself.
Not my favorite song on the album. A little bit slow, but still enjoyable overall. Still going to give that a smiley ball. But that is probably my least favorite. At the end here, it does seem like this one just kind of drags a little bit. Final song, Lacrimae, something like that. Here we go. Pretty solid ending. Not fantastic, but I think it does the job. I think that it started a little weak, but then that center segment sounded absolutely gorgeous. Overall, all right. That's the end of the album. This album's very solid. I actually ended up giving every single song a smiley ball because I enjoyed it to some degree. I thought the vibes of this thing are absolutely undeniable. This is a great, solid album from Sufjan Stevens. And really, that's all I got to say about it. That's about as much as I pulled from it. It just sounded extremely solid, and I think they did a fantastic job with this thing. So, yeah, I'm proud of Sufjan for this. Seems like he's continuing expanding on his discography in a very positive way, and this was quite an interesting collaboration. Like at 8.1, I think that there's really not like any spot on this album that's like all that bad. It's really solid all the way through. And that's all I got to really say. Thank you, everyone, for being here. Thank you guys for the 2 subscriptions, and I'll see you tomorrow. I'm going to do a much bigger stream tomorrow, but I just wanted to kind of get my one day in today. So sorry, you guys. But thank you so much for being here. I'll see you guys a little bit later. Peace.